Rest in peace, Terry Funk. Passed away at age 79 today. The wrestling world loses another one. Our thoughts and our condolences are with the Funk family at this time and his friends and loved ones. What is going on, everyone? We are now live. This is another live edition of Let's Talk NXT. Yes. Y'all thought we gave up on this, huh? Y'all thought we gave up on Let's Talk NXT. Let's be real about it. There's some of y'all who probably thought by now, oh man, they're done with this show. But here we are. Here we are. We're here with a live edition of Let's Talk NXT. What happened? What happened to the name thing?
I got rid of it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You don't want your...
We'll put it up periodically throughout the show. I don't want it right now.
Man, okay. Well, I guess so. All right, sure. But what is going on, everyone? We are here live here on the Around the Point Network. I am Steve, and of course, we're joined by the good brother Big Mike. What's going on, bro? How you been?
Yo, what's up, man? Chilling,
bro. Chilling like a villain. Another day, another dollar, another day, another plane. That's what we say at my job.
Sure.
Another day, another plane. That's what we say at my job, basically. But this is, like we said moments ago, another live edition of Let's Talk NXT. We're going to recap everything that went down last night on NXT HeatWave 2023. It was a special episode of NXT, like the little free preview editions. I gotta say, overall, Mike, I thought the show was pretty good.
It was cool.
What says you, Mike? Cool show?
It was a cool show. Yeah.
Cool show. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they're happy with the rating they got. You know, Dom was on the show, so you already know.
Yeah.
You know, Dom bring the hits. You know, I think was it WrestleNomics? There you go. They hit 720,000 viewers last night.
USA is happy.
USA is happy with those numbers. Let me tell you, man, they are so happy. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. And let us know your thoughts on NXT last night. What did you like? What did you not like and all that stuff? Let us know in the chat as we get through with this. I mean, Mike, overall, there were title defenses. I thought the opening match was great. I thought the main event delivered. And more importantly, what it did, you know, it got you to watching next week.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal. Get you to watch next week and see where they go. And again, they do have a show to promote down the, I guess, in a couple of weeks from now. No Mercy.
Yep.
So there's that as well.
In Bakersfield, I think that's the location.
Bakersfield, California, absolutely. So we'll get into this. So, Big Mike, the show kicked off with a little vignette, if you will, of Tony D and the underboss by the poolside. You know, they weren't booked for a match, but we got them on the show. We got them on the show in some capacity, which I thought was cool to see. And they were hyping up the show, of course, and they had the Mamacitas, and there were a lot of them. A lot of them. Good to see. Again, this was their way of saying goodbye to the summer. In a nutshell. But then we got the first match of the night. And I'm kind of shocked this kicked off the show, but then again, not really. We had Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams. And I gotta say this, Mike, I don't know how you feel about this. I can't wait for them to basically upload on Spotify and Apple, whatever you use. Again, people out there who are listening right now, I can't wait for them to push out Trick's new theme song. People were into it, man. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Yeah.
People were into it.
It's a play on Hustle and Flow. It's a play on his name.
Yes. I thought the match overall, dude, was a very good match, dude. Again, for Trick Williams, he was trying to show, hey, I can I'm not just a lackey to Carmelo Hayes. I'm not just a sidekick. I can also go here. I'm not to be fucked with either. And he didn't
Right.
embarrass himself. He did not embarrass himself. What
Finally. Finally.
do you mean?
Finally. He's seen a film.
Hustle and flow. I've seen it. Good. I'm about to say it. Can you imagine? I mean, it's good to know. Good to know that he's seen Hustle and Flow. I remember that scene in the movie.
He's
Whoop that.
finally seen a film. That's great.
They were trying to find a song to play on the radio. They were trying to write a song, and they had other options too. Remember
Yeah.
that we cannot say here on the air. But like I said, Mike, Ilya Dragunov, you knew going into this he was gonna win, right? But I did love again how they show that Trick Williams was not to, not just to be looked at as a sidekick. And let's talk about that flying knee, bro. That literally hit Ilya right on the chin, bro. And got a near full out of it. But when it was all said and done, Ilya got the W, as I expected. Mike, your thoughts on the match, bro?
Yeah, man. The match was, it's Ilya Dragunov. Like, he can produce nothing more than greatness. Even with, somebody that's still learning, like Trick Williams.
Yes.
And still developing well, as we saw last night. Can't wait to see more of Trick in the ring now that he's, progressing well. I think the last match I saw was a little rough watch. This one wasn't.
Was it him and Wesley?
I think it was. That was a rough watch. Wasn't really too pleased with that one, but this one, it was the right person with the right style, and it worked.
Yeah, again, Trick Williams has come a long way. I'm not saying that all of a sudden Trick Williams is, Bryan Danielson. We're not insinuating that at all, But compared to where he was to where he's at now, dude, is night and day. I will say this too. If the idea is for him to go singles eventually, right? Long term, right? Then I would not be surprised if when the day comes, Carmelo goes up on his own.
Well,
which I know people don't want to see, you know what I mean? But
if we watch the show and you got towards the end of the show, you know what happened.
Carmelo.
It was a nice little tease there.
So what's that?
Nice little tease.
Yeah, Trick was looking at the belt. He gave him the belt.
He said, "What did he say?" He said that. He said, "Yeah, I'm proving that I can stand on my own, and I'm coming." And then as soon as he said, "I'm coming," Carmelo was tying his shoe, so he was looking down. He didn't see him looking. He said, "I'm coming," and he looked dead at the title, and then he gave his man his props. Huh?
I'm sure Carmelo was like, pause real quick. Pause, in his mind. Like,
yeah.
But I know what you mean, yeah. Romeo writes here. Trick passed the test, and props to Ilya for making him look like money. That too, that also, Ilya Dragunov also, I feel like, deserves his flowers. He made Trick Williams look like he belonged in the ring with them. I would have not said this months ago. But here we are now. But after this, we got Tyler Bate meditating backstage. Yeah, he was meditating backstage for whatever reason. Yeah, he was meditating backstage. And what do you know? Where is this at here? Where is this at? Here we go. Here we go. Dabba-Kato attacked him last week, right? After last week what happened,
Dabba-Kato.
Yeah, man, that's a name we have not heard in a long time. And obviously Nathan Frazier met with Bate before the match, asking him if he could be I guess, in his corner for tonight, right? Like his second man in the corner, which Bate accepted, and again they accepted, and then there was that. After, which again, it was cool to see. Again, two Brits, looking out for one another here.
Right.
Obviously, when you think about it too, Tyler Bate is a former Heritage Cup champion. Let me ask you this question, Mike. Before we get into the Heritage Cup here, I know we're gonna get into that later on in this review. Are you feeling the Heritage Cup and the rules and
No.
all that stuff? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna keep that same energy. I don't like the pure title matches. It's just not my type of match in Ring of Honor, and this is what I feel from the Heritage Cup. I don't feel this type of match. I get it. I get what it is. I get what it wants to accomplish. It's just not my type of match. I just don't care about them.
Well, I hear you, man. I mean, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I'm sure there's people who probably feel the same way as well. So from there, we got Dominic and Rhea preparing backstage because again, they were booked for a tag team match later on in the night. And what do you know? Again, remember we talked about as well how it looks like they're about to get down, if you know what I mean. Get their moment on, or get their romance on, And who happens to interrupt? Mustafa
Mr.
Ali.
Buzzkill. Mr. Buzzkill.
Yes, Mr. Party Pooper himself. Mustafa Ali interrupts the moment here, and he wishes Dominic to break a leg. Seriously, go out there and break a leg in 1,000 pieces because he doesn't feel that Dominic represents NXT the right way and carrying that title. And Dominic responded with basically saying he doesn't care about NXT. All he cares about is mommy, which is him being honest about it. Like, bro, he's carrying this title. He's getting this brand the ratings it doesn't even see for their standard. Like, bro, he's above all this. Right. Even though he does need it, low key though, from an in-ring perspective, he does need NXT. He does.
Yeah.
I thought of you, Steve, when Ali said break a leg. Sounded like something you'd say. Come on, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I did say that to Chris One before. Hey, good luck, Chris One. Break a leg. I did say that last Saturday, but
and he freaking almost did.
Yeah, so did Neil Magny.
Yeah.
They were fighting, and the next thing you know, you see them limping, right? You see them limping and just wandering. And
I think Neil Magny's ones were worse.
My reaction was when Neil Magny fell down multiple times, bro. Multiple times, yes.
Dude, both his legs got compromised.
Yeah, indeed they did. And then next thing you know, we got Ivy Nile versus Ava Raine.
My wife.
Yes, she looked very delightful, very exquisite, respectfully.
Hey man, I've always been up on that. Everybody else is now jumping on the bandwagon, but that's my wagon to look at. So everybody else can chill.
And then again, the match, I'll be honest, didn't go long. Ivy Nile locked in the choke, and Ava Raine tapped out. And the next thing you know, she's taking out people from the schism who were outside the ring. She was taking them out. I mean, Mike, besides the fact that you got to see one of your multiple wives, your thoughts on the match? For what it was worth.
I mean, short match in a short little spurt. She's improving. Small improvement. She looked dominant. Yeah, I'm talking about Ava Raine. She looked dominant. They've dropped the Raine. It's just Ava. Really? Pretty sure they probably don't want to call her Ava Johnson.
Ava. I don't mind it. I don't mind them calling her just Ava, though. If you think about it, WWE's known for chopping off names here. Remember?
Honestly, Ava Raine sounds like a porn star name.
Remember, Alexander Rusev became Rusev. Antonio Cesaro became Cesaro. Big E Langston became Big E. Um, for a while there, if I remember, for a while, Matt Riddle became Riddle.
And then they brought Matt back.
And yeah, they brought Matt back because they really, this shit ain't going nowhere. For Keith Lee, they just added Bearcat to his name. But that's beside the point. That's no here or there. I'm pretty sure he wishes he could have been a Bearcat again because
He might be. He might be. You never know. You know, there's some rumblings up there that he's gone.
no. Allegedly, no. Like that. He didn't leave Dynamite. He didn't leave. So he went home because they weren't using him for the night. But not that he's frustrated or anything like that.
Oh, he should be. His push is awful.
Heel Steven became Steve. I mean, yeah, kind of did become Steve along the way.
Did you really?
I got older, Heel Steven was more of a when I was in my early 20s, What up, yo? I can't do my old intros like back in the day. I can't do them. Not in today's day and age. Not in today's day and age. I get canceled, man. I get canceled.
Say half of it. Say half of it.
What up, you low life sacks of shit? I would call people low life sacks of shit half the time, bro. Or low life scums, or yeah, bro. But that's beside the point, bro. Let's move on here, okay? Let's not relive in let's not live in the past. We gotta move forward, man. Got to move forward here. So after this, we saw Ilya be confronted by Wesley, saying that there is nothing standing in his way to the NXT Championship, and Lee told Dragunov to wait up because he would make his own destiny and win the NXT Championship, but said that he looked forward to facing Dragunov in the near future. I will say this: should that day ever come, they're gonna make magic together. Pause. It's gonna give those guys. You know how we talk about Gunther and Chad Gable on Monday Night Raw, right? You give them 20 minutes or so. The same thing can be said for Ilya Dragunov and Wesley. Granted, it won't be for the title after what happened last night. But if you give them 20 minutes, it can be a regular match on at No Mercy.
Right.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, but did you buy Wesley saying, "Hey, you're looking at the new NXT champion right here"? Did you buy him? I didn't buy it.
Not a bit. I wanted to, bro. Like he's talented. He's talented.
he's talented, yeah, but I didn't buy it.
But it's like, not really, bro. The way I looked at it, right? He was saying all that stuff, right? He was saying all that stuff, but reality,
a lie detector determined that was a lie.
So from there, Mike, we go to the Heritage Cup Championship match. Noam Dar and Nathan Frazier. Listen, we said this. I asked you this question earlier. How you feel about the Heritage Cup, and you're not feeling it. And you said, you have the same energy for the Pure title. Now, yes. I'm someone again who used to watch old Ring of Honor, and I appreciate the Pure title, the concept of it, right? But when it comes to the Heritage Cup, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need to sit through this. I get it. You wanted this. It's filler, but that worked in NXT UK. It doesn't work here in the States. Unfortunately, it doesn't work in the States. It doesn't. If you noted the Pure title, it's only one round and that's it. It's just one fall. There's no breaks in between. There's no time limit. Well, there's a time limit, but that's the entire of the match. There's no rounds. Let me just put it that way when it comes to the Pure title.
Yeah, there's rope breaks. You get 3 rope breaks a person.
Yes. You can't open. You can't be a closed fist. But other than that, I thought it was okay what they're trying to do. I just don't feel like the story's there, right? People want to see Noam Dar get his ass kicked, right? People want to see Noam Dar lose. And that's what they're trying to sell you here. But you can
Right.
do this just having a regular match. I don't need to see him in just these Heritage Cup matches. Again, for me, that worked in the UK. We are not in the UK anymore. The US fan base are not going to care. That's all I'm trying to say about this.
Right. I
You know?
what is the group name? Metaphor?
Metaphor. I love their entrance, by the way. Love the entrance.
Yeah. Metaphor. Decent stable of people. But yeah, outside of that,
It's
you know,
like
the match is cool. Well, the match is all right. Not a big fan of
the Heritage Cup.
the
rules
Heritage
and all
Cup.
that.
It's just, you know,
So
not my cup of tea.
So basically, Noam Dar won 2 falls to 1. I mean, there was a spot where Nathan Frazier did a jump outside the ring to Noam Dar and Earl Mensa. There was a spot early in the match where Dabba-Kato came out and attacked Tyler Bate and took him out completely. So yeah, Nathan Frazier was on his own, bro. He was on his own, a man on his own island, basically.
Yeah.
And
speaking of Nathan Frazier, call me late to the party.
you didn't know he was dating Tia Hale?
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't know that, bro?
No. Not really wrapped up in these wrestlers' personal lives. Just saw his social media, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, I saw her social media. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man, they're an item, bro. They're an item.
Mm.
Good for them, man. Good for them.
Yeah, good.
Hopefully they don't poop the party here, you know. What's going on, Frantic World? What's up, Steven, Big Mike in chat? Rest in peace to Terry Funk. Exactly. Rest in peace, Terry Funk. Absolutely. So there was again, Noam Dar is once again the Heritage Cup champion, but I'm good after that, bro. I'm good. I know we saw them backstage celebrating, right? And he got a letter, right? And it's saying that there's gonna be a global heritage invitational. So basically, the rules are this, right? 2 groups with 4 superstars in each group, and a round robin style tournament. Matches must have a 12-minute time limit. Pinfall or submission victory earns 2 points. A draw earns 1 point. The winner of Group A faces the winner of Group B on September 25th, and the winner of that will face Noam Dar for the Heritage Cup on September 30th at No Mercy. So basically, Noam Dar is going to have the time off, basically. Not defend that trophy until No Mercy on September 30th.
Right. Pause
You know,
on
so
that. If I go in and out again, my dad restarted the router in the house. So
it's okay. It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've been there
I
before.
thought I was losing internet for a minute, but
Nah, you good, brother.
it's out of
You
my
good.
control.
Yeah. So we see after. So Big Mike, your thoughts again? Your thoughts on this tournament, real quick.
Yeah, tournament, fine. Like I said, it's leading to a match that I won't care about. So yeah, it's just it's whatever.
Get people to do something on TV, right? I guess more than anything. So
Right.
there's that. From there, we go to Ava, who was with 2 Mass Schism followers, to cut a promo on Ivy Nile, where she called her a failure before telling her to find her in the Schism tree. She was calling her a failure. Little did we know, Ivy Nile ends up finding her by the tree. To then find out that this whole time, Ivy Nile outsmarted the Schism. So who are the 2 people behind Ava? Well,
it was the Creed.
Creed brothers. the Creed brothers, and they kidnap Ava.
Yeah.
They take her away. What you gonna do about it, Big Mike? What's going on here, Mike? Hey,
Man,
man,
she's a grown woman. She can handle herself.
you still got like, more. You still got more wives, okay?
No, well, yeah, but she's one of my favorites. But she can handle herself.
you got a lot on your plate right now. You have you got a big title. You got 2 matches coming up at All in the Mud. Got bigger
Right,
fish to fry right now. So what's it called? Um, the Creed Bros basically say, "Hey, we'll give you back Ava, but if you follow our demands." They want a match next week. I believe it was. Yeah, they want a match, right? They want a match next week in a steel cage against the Schism, right?
right,
Against or the Dyad. I'm sorry, the Dyad. I forget. The Dyad is the tag team, right? The Schism is
right,
the faction. Just
right.
call them the fucking Schism. Why the fuck are we calling
No,
them?
call them. It's fine. It's fine because you know who they are.
Okay, the Dyad. They challenge them to a steel cage match, and if they win, they get reinstated back into NXT. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. That's gonna happen. The Creed Bros are gonna win on next Tuesday.
All right.
So there's that as well. Your thoughts on that, Mike? On everything that happened there with Ivy and all that stuff, man.
I mean, we knew it was going to lead to the Creeds getting another match. We know what's going to happen. It's fine with me, and it's compelling television, I guess.
Yeah. So from there, um, what else happened here? We got Tiffany Stratton making her way to the ring, and she cut a promo saying that she was the perfect champion before declaring that she would go down as the greatest NXT champion of all time. After that, Gigi Dolan made her NXT return and told Stratton to shut the hell up before saying that um, she was excited to see the fall of Stratton. Kiana James interrupted and ran down on Dolan for being delusional at getting a title shot. Blair Davenport interrupted the proceedings before Roxanne Perez came in and hit a vicious forearm strike on Stratton. Everything broke down before the 2 referees came out and broke everything up, basically. J-Mac, come on now. Ava Rain is not good in the ring. Who agrees?
I don't. And
Give
how
her
dare
time.
you talk about my wife like that?
Oh no. Oh no. Come on. But listen, it's like everyone wants a shot at the champ. Everybody wants a shot, you know. Everyone wants a shot at the champion. Gigi Dolan, you got Kiana James, you got Blair Davenport, you got Roxanne Perez, you got after all, remember Roxanne Perez never lost the title.
Right.
Likely they're gonna probably do a fatal 4-way to determine who's gonna challenge her. Okay, I don't see them doing a multi-woman match. I just don't see it happening either. I also love the fact that they mentioned that Davenport got beat up at the supermarket. I thought that was funny too. But your thoughts on this segment, Mike, overall?
I mean, promo segment. I think Gigi Dolan is probably one of the worst promos ever. At
Yeah,
least
she
out of
didn't
that
look good.
group.
She didn't look good.
Her style of promo is terrible. It's very robotic.
Even though she's supposed to have the experience, right, out of all of them.
Right.
Well,
I thought it dragged, at least for me.
fair enough. I mean, let's see where they go with this, right? Also, so backstage, they interview Stratton. She had to apologize because she for accidentally saying Becky Lynch was a former NXT Women's Champion, which she really wasn't. before saying that she was irrelevant. Stratton revealed that Kiana James, Blair Davenport, Roxanne Perez, Gigi Dolan will face each other, like I just mentioned right now, in a match to determine the number one contender for the championship. So there's that as well. Which is funny because Becky Lynch on Twitter talked about, hey, she never did win the NXT Women's Championship, teasing that something that will never happen. People don't get your hopes up. Do not get your hopes up, folks. No, it's not happening. That's not gonna happen.
She's too big for that.
Yeah. There was a segment between Damon Kemp and Charlie Dempsey where they were training while Drew Gulak watched along. Miles Bourne met with Gulak after watching a tape from last week before Gulak asked Bourne the following: "Are you tired? Because we never get tired." And then Dempsey then locked in a choke on Bourne as part of the training. So there's that. Whoop-de-doo. I guess after this, what else we got? We got Dragon Lee and Lyra Valkyria versus the Judgment Day of Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley. I thought it was okay. Nothing to go crazy about here. I thought Dominic looked better here in the last two showings. The match ended when Raquel Rodriguez made her way back home to NXT and confronted
that dang
Mommy.
tree couldn't stay out of the way.
I guess not. Hey, man, could have been Jackson Holiday, but, you know.
Why would it be Jackson Holiday?
You know, they love to go back home, you know? You just never know, bro. So then that happens, right? And then Dragon Lee has Dominic to himself, literally there in the ring, and just what can I say? Lets him and beats him. He pinned Dominic Mysterio, which kind of like, oh, really? Considering he got pinned on Monday, he got pinned on Tuesday. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Phoenix on say coffins are maracas during quakes. What does that even fucking mean?
Thanks again, Spaz Phoenix, for the super chat. Appreciate that.
We appreciate it, but what the fuck does that even mean, bro? What are you trying to say?
What, dead people make noise?
Like, bro, what does that got to do with anything?
Moving on.
Let's move on. Yeah, I apologize. I feel like anyway. Where were we here? Yeah, so Dragon Lee got the win. Like he got a future title shot. We saw backstage where Thea Hale threw a rant backstage after losing before JC Jane met her backstage, and Jane said that Hale she faced backstage was not the person that walked into NXT before, saying that Hale would get through it.
All right.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. At this point in juncture, I think it's time for Thea Hale to
drop them sack of potatoes.
You know, spread her wings and fly away. You know,
yeah.
Spaz writes here. Because the bones shake around during the quake like maracas. Once again, Spaz, thank you once again for the $2 donation there. We appreciate it, man. Hey, Big Mike, are you going to watch Adam Cole and MJF episode on Hot Ones tomorrow?
What? They're doing a Hot Ones?
Well, MJF is with Adam Cole. You know, I don't see anyone else on that roster doing Hot Ones. Come on now.
That's crazy.
Well, they got a show to promote, man. They got a show to promote, so keep that in mind. From there, we got we're supposed to get Von Wagner versus Baron Corbin 1-on-1. You're Mike. We were supposed to get Von Wagner versus Baron Corbin. And what?
Hey, Dijak, take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside.
We're supposed to get, like I said before, Von Wagner versus Baron Corbin. And what do you know? 1-on-1. They're on the outside. Braun Breaker hits the spear. He's rocking the new Merc best spear in the business, which is, not hard to debate.
It's valid.
It's very valid. Very, very valid. Also rocking the core purples as well.
Yeah.
So likely they'll probably have a match of No Mercy or next week. I don't know, but I guess something for Von Wagner to do before Braun Breaker to do before he makes his way up.
Yeah, because it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. You okay, Big Mike? You okay there?
Yeah, I'll drop something.
Okay. From there we got a Joe Gacy, Britt Fowler, and Reed. They could have Jagger Reed. They could have promo backstage accepting the Creed Brothers challenge, wherever Fowler and Reed promised to end this once and for all. There's also a vignette of Dijak calling out Eddie Thorpe after costing him a match against Wes Lee. Dijak told Thorpe that he had 7 days to get ready for the rematch. Again, they're hyping up next week's show. And then we got the main event. Carmelo Hayes versus Wes Lee for the NXT Championship.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, bro. This was
nice
great.
Main event.
Nice main event. Good back and forth. There's that spot where Melo is he's a springboard like cutter onto the outside through the announcer's table.
That was a 6 spot.
Yes, it could have gone wrong in so many ways.
So many ways. I thought he was gonna pull when he did that. I thought he was gonna pull a Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24.
I hit the ribs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he did a cutter. He did something equally as bad. He messed his back up.
Yes, he did. And then again, they're going back and forth, bro. A lot of these near falls, and then there's a spot where Melo's on the outside. And Wes Lee goes torpedo style head first and misses and hits the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
And Melo, and again, there's a moment where the referee's counting. And Melo looking at Wes Lee. Carmelo Hayes could have taken, the coward's way out and win by a count out. That's it. Or lose and still be the champion. He had a moment to think about it. And I don't know if many of y'all caught that or not. But he had a moment to think about it. But he throws him into the ring. And then Wes Lee is right there for the picking. Melo hits the scissors kick from the top rope for the 1, 2, 3. And Carmelo Hayes is still the NXT champion, bro. Yeah. As I predicted. But again,
as we all predicted,
yes. I'm sorry, as we all predicted. But again, a good valiant effort by Wes Lee, regardless. Yes. Now, are they gonna do Carmelo versus Trick at No Mercy? I doubt it.
No, that's too soon.
Too soon.
That's too soon. Because I think Carmelo
is moving on up with the title.
No. I think he is keeping that title until
WrestleMania season.
Yes, sir.
That's
when you do him and Trick.
Could very well be. I mean, you still keep them apart.
And I would do something equally as risky if you want to play the clip.
Really, Big Mike? Something very risky, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Something very risky, you say, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, buddy. You know what I always
that risky.
What is it?
Depending on how he develops and how he keeps improving, I put the title on Trick. Why not?
That risky.
I mean, the guy can talk. He's got the look. Improving in the ring.
Could
A
be.
lot can happen in three or 4 months.
Exactly. A lot can happen. A lot can happen. I just think right now they're running again. Trick William would be the logical one, but not right now, right?
Yeah.
But as
Later
far as
down the line.
for No Mercy, like yo, Carmelo Hayes running out of opponents. It looks like
Yeah.
he's running
Most
out of
definitely.
opponents. You know, so they have really no one from the. I mean, we're not gonna do Braun Breaker again.
No.
I mean, I feel like Braun Breaker just being there for the sake of just being there right now. You know,
Pretty much. Pretty much. He's done all he can do.
yes. Trick is the Diesel and Mello is HBK. It's gonna happen.
Hmm?
Mello in that Hurt Business suit life. Could very well be. LW said I wanted West to win. J Mac Ray, that was a pretty good match. Tricky versus Bianca Belair on a Mania Dark match. Okay. Hey. Anywho, that was NXT, bro. Overall, as far as the grade goes, I'm gonna give this to B plus.
Just gonna give it a flat B.
Flat B.
Flat B. Yep.
Yes. Flat B.
Cocaine isn't cheap. It's expensive. Gotta make.
With that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in today. Thank you all for tuning in today. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button down below. Give the stream a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Again, if you are new to the channel, again, hit that subscribe, hit the bell notification. In case you missed it, in case you guys missed it, myself and Big Mike yesterday went live with the Raw rundown where we recap Monday Night Raw. On Monday, myself and Chase were live and we did Steve's Kitchen and we talked about Cash Wheeler being arrested. Sean O'Malley shocking everybody and becoming the new UFC bantamweight champion, and Edge retiring. And now the word going around that he might be all elite. He pitched an idea and WWE said no. Quite possibly, might he or might he not be all elite? Who knows? And later on this week, whether it be tomorrow or Friday, we'll be previewing and predicting All In. And of course, this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on August 27th, it's going to be ATP All In the Mud.
You getting excited? It's getting closer.
It's getting closer. Oh, you know what I realized too, bro? We're going head to head with Impact Wrestling that day.
Who watches that?
Hey, you'd be surprised, man. Be surprised. Resurgence, man. It's Sonata versus somebody. Jake something. Oh boy.
Ain't nobody watching that.
Well, you surprised, man. Yeah, I'm looking at the Edge news right now. He might show up on AEW. He might, never know. But you can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, man.
Yeah, you can follow me on X at Detroit Gamer 313.
And with that being said, guys, we're gonna conclude here. Scorpio versus Hobb is in the deep mud. No, that's gonna be all out though. So, but with that being said,
Wait a minute,
guys,
that's one of
no.
that's the
No. That's Miro versus Hobbs. I'm sorry.
okay.
And I think that's Saturday. Isn't NWA on Saturday? Not that anyone's watching it, but still,
Nobody's watching that either. Who's watching that?
After what Tyra said online? Oh hell no. Anyway, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We are out of here. You all have been awesome as always. For myself, for Big Mike, for the gang, this has been Let's Talk NXT here on the Around the Point Network.
Deuces!
Now, I can't promise that we might do this again next week. You never know. It's up there, but say now we will. We will. Ain't that right, Mike? Mike, you're scaring me.